Viewer discretion is advised.
You hungry, Eliezer? You can make a sandwich if you like.
No thanks, Rachel. I guess I better go back out there and mingle, or something.
You know, you don't have to go hang out with Mom's P.A.B. friends. I'm sure as hell not.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of expected to.
Oh. Well, I can't say I envy you.
You know, even though we've achieved a lot in so little time, I'm still a little concerned.
Concerned about what?
Well, the court cases are pretty much all that stand in the way of ultimate justice. And I can't help but wonder, what if Janet screwed up our case?
Why would she screw it up?
It's just a concern my uncle has. It's not that I want to believe that about Janet, but, well, my uncle is a really competent lawyer. And seeing him so concerned about it makes me worry too.
Look, I'm not as gung-ho about this P.A.B. stuff as Mom is. But I don't think she would do anything to sabotage it. Not even accidentally. It's probably best to just trust that she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Uncle Adam's just a little nervous, I guess. Well, I better go back out there.
Hi, honey.
Hey.
You're not dressed up? I thought you'd be joining in on the festivities.
I have homework, Mom. I just came down here to get some food.
Come on, just for a few minutes. At least it'll be a chance for you to wear that new dress you just bought.
Sorry, Mom. I really have to get my homework done. Besides, it's Wednesday. Kind of a weird day to host the get-together. Why couldn't you do it on Friday or Saturday?
Why wait?
Don't you agree, Eliezer?
Of course, Bubby, wholeheartedly. Uncle Adam.
Eliezer, can we speak outside for a bit?
What is it?
Please, it's urgent. There's something I need to tell you.
Well, can't you tell Janet? Or Grandma Mina?
No, just you. It's important to your case. I need you to trust me.
Okay, but we'll have to make it quick, before she notices. What's wrong?
I'm sure you remember what that Rufus boy said, in the video in front of the police station.
Yeah. I can't believe what that prick said to you.
Well, unfortunately, he's right. There is no evidence that he's guilty of assault or attempted murder.
But he's probably dead now anyway, right? I mean, the person who got stabbed outside the homeless shelter last Friday, that could only be him.
Careful, Eliezer. We don't know if he was stabbed. We don't know if it was even him. And we don't know if he's deceased. Whatever we say or do can be used against us in a court of law. Which is why we must be careful. Very careful.
Which Janet hasn't been.
Unfortunately, you're right.
She's done a lot for me. And we can't just tell her to step back, she'll go crazy.
I know. But we have to put aside our emotions. And the reality of the case as of now is as follows. As I've said before, there will be no evidence to prosecute Rufus.
I don't even know what I want to see happen to him anyway. It's not like I knew him all that well. But if he is dead, like Janet thinks, then... Never mind. Keep going.
As for Harrison Mercer, his family is wealthy. They'll likely have the best defense that money can buy. And the other boys, they will piggyback on said defense.
Even so, they'll still get charged, right?
No one can say for sure. If I had to guess the outcome of the case though, based on my years of experience, I'd say, best case scenario, a year in juvie for each of them. Worst case scenario, Harrison gets off on an insanity plea, or similar.
What?
If they were smart, the Mercers would likely use the footage of their son as evidence that he is not in a state to be responsible for his actions. I don't specialize in criminal law, but I know that if the Mercers are competent, they'll have some important medical papers by now.
Okay, what about the others? Dwayne and Randy and Dominic. What do they get?
Well, from what I've seen, the Hollister family are pretty close. In fact, I met their son at the public library. Nice boy. He'll probably get off with a slap on the wrist.
Even though he helped Harrison?
He provided us with our only credible evidence against Harrison, and he's been working to better himself. As for Dwayne and Randy,
What, are they getting off scot-free too?
not necessarily. I wouldn't base the outcome of the case on speculation. But if they were to get a good legal defense, I can certainly see them coming out of this with reduced sentences, or probation if we're unlucky. Juvenile hall is quite overcrowded, you see.
So we get nothing out of this is what you're saying?
Welcome to the justice system, nephew. If P.A.B. is to succeed, then we must play a more cautious game from now on. I need more time to put a case together than what Janet has given me.
Shit. How do we tell her that?
Well, I was hoping she would listen to you.
To me? It's virtually impossible to talk to her when she really wants something. You know what she's like.
Perhaps you can appeal to her desire to win.
Maybe you're right. I'll talk to her before the next demonstration.
Now he's gonna move like right along to McGregor. That's his whole life.
Strong enough to turn on the TV, I see.
Great. Where are you stationed? I haven't gotten around to giving a straight answer to that one in 4 months. But with your clearance, you know already. I'm exec of the ComCon, Jigs.
I get it. You don't like me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like you either. But that's not the point. You don't have to say anything. Feel free to just listen. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. My grandfather's cancer is in its last stages. He doesn't have much time left. He's decided to give up his treatment money to save you. I don't get why he did it, but he's basically trading most of whatever time he has for your life. My family's discussing how we can help you. And I know you might not like it. Hell, my mom doesn't, that's for sure. But you won't be going back to that gas station up in Park Ranch anytime soon. We spoke to the police on the phone earlier. They say that that's where you've been all this time. Anyway, I'll just make my point quickly, the way I know you like it. Short, and to the point. Then I'll leave. You might actually want to turn around and look at me for this. The safest place you can be right now is with us. Like it or not. It won't be an easy ride. For any of us. But I know that if my grandfather wants it, then it's already done. You have a choice once you recover. You can go back out on the streets again, fighting thugs. Or you can stay with us, my family. 'Cause even after what you've done, my grandfather is still kind enough to give you a chance. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you'll make the right decision.
Fernando, I don't want him in our house.
Look, I know it's not what we would have chosen, but we can still work it out.
Around our 5-year-old daughter and our traumatized son? Do you really want to take that chance?
Is everything okay?
I'm sorry you had to hear that, hun. It's just... well, you know.
The decision's already been made. Rufus will stay with me in the guest room. Doug has made what he wants very clear.
Mom, are you sure? What if he...
I'm not some frail old lady. Besides, I could use the help around the house. Once he's feeling better, of course.
Well, if that's what Dad wants. He's still so stubborn.
Yes. A bit like you, I think.
Come on, I'm not that bad. Am I?
It's okay, Mom. We should see Bompa about all this.
Talia's with him. I think she could use us in there with her.
I spy, with my little eye, something beginning with T.
Is it tulips?
Wow, Bompa, you guessed it on the first try again. You're really good at this. I thought you were gonna say the TV. No, Bompa. Don't go, please. You can't go yet.
Dad, what did you tell her?
The truth.
She's only 5.
And old enough to understand.
It's not fair, though. I don't want Bompa to go.
Talia, look at me. The world has a funny way of working. You know how when you eat a good meal, or watch a movie, or go to play with your friend Ashley, eventually, those things have to come to an end. And it's the same with people. We have to come to an end too.
But I can always play with Ashley forever. Can't I?
Not forever, but for a very, very long time. Those are the rules, I'm afraid.
I'll miss you.
I'm always with you. All of you. In your minds. And in your hearts. Don't you forget it.
I'm gonna miss you too, Bompa. I still can't believe you're going. And what you did for Rufus.
Your future is more important than mine. My final action has been a good one. And I want as many of your future actions to be just as good.
Good actions?
Don't you want to put good out into the world? You've seen the bad. And I don't think we need more of it. Come closer. All of you. I still have a fair bit of fight left in me. And this is the last place that I want to leave you all in. When the end is near, I will let you know. And one way or another, I am leaving here. But for now, Paul, Talia, hugs, that's what I want.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, let's wait for Tammy to join.
Hey guys. Eliezer, so glad you could make it. Come on in.
Thanks.
Okay, now that we're all here,
I wanted to discuss with you in further detail the plans for our upcoming demonstration.
Of course.
Guys, before we start, I need to tell you both something.
wait, you'll both want to hear this first. Sorry, Tammy.
It's fine. I guess it can wait.
So, what's up?
Yeah, we can maybe do a whole speech about justice, if it turns out Rufus really is dead.
Right. A whole speech about how there is always a bigger bully. I like it.
Well, earlier today, my grandfather gave me some advice, and...
Is it about Rufus?
And then, if we have Brutus heading up security.
Wait, Janet.
Guys, listen. I have a great idea.